All right, welcome to the Morning Spike. My name is St. Kramer, Brian the Grizzly, Mark down there, Martin over here, down here, and we are recording this one. So appreciate you guys if you're hanging out, watching us on the premiere on YouTube. Thank you guys. Leave comments, we might hang out and chat a little bit. But we are pre-recording it because today is Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Yes, happy Father's Day.
I get 1 weekend a year because my birthday and Father's Day are like 3 days apart. So I get 1 weekend, and that's out of 52 weeks. And I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna sop it up like a biscuit. So sorry, guys, we had to record this.
That's funny. So he takes advantage of it. It's my first Father's Day, so I'm gonna take advantage of it. But yeah, happy Father's Day to everyone out there. Appreciate all the dads hanging out with us and stuff like that. But we're going to do another tier list, man. I know you guys did some the other week. This one is the receiving core of each NFL team. So we're looking at wide receivers and tight ends, the whole core receivers of each team, and we're going to rank them. What we think is best to worst, all 32. Let us know in the comments. Are we stupid or do you agree? Let us know as we go along. And yeah. So
before you say we're stupid, it's Father's Day. Be nice.
It's Father's Day. Like, no, you're stupid. But all right, Brian. You know, bring it up and get it started.
All right, here we go, guys. I already had the tier thing already together. Our top tier would be the best wide receiver group, in good, mediocre, bad, and you should just change positions. You guys are really all running backs, so don't even try to be wide receivers anymore. So that's going to be our 5 groups. We're going to go from the great best to worst, and we'll just start at the top. Why not start with Bengals? Where are we putting the Bengals, guys?
That's the easiest one here.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, come on.
The easiest one.
They have 2 number 1 receivers.
Tyler Boyd,
Jamar Smith Jr. I mean, come
Higgins, on. Like, too easy, man.
Yeah.
Like
too easy.
Any quarterback can just throw up the ball, and it's almost guaranteed a touchdown.
It's almost not fair that you have like the second or third best quarterback in the NFL to go with this wide receiver group. It's just amazing that their offense is great, and there's no doubt where they belong.
Yeah.
All right, so that was easy, but now I'm gonna get something a little bit harder. Where do we put the Pittsburgh Steelers? Deontay Johnson might be the most overrated wide receiver in the NFL. George Pickens is learning, but they're pretty much at the same spot. You throw in Allen Robinson, but he had a terrible year and a half.
He's washed up.
Yeah, Pat Freiermuth. So where do we go?
Ooh.
Now, when we put them in the groups, are we gonna fix them once we put right now? We'll put them in and then fix them later.
Okay. Of each one and then rearrange them.
All right. Okay.
Adjust.
Oh man, Steelers, bro. I'm
gonna say mediocre for right now.
Yeah. They're in the middle somewhere.
Right in the middle.
I feel like they could be at the top of mediocre, but I don't
even know. I think they're right in the middle of mediocre.
We'll see.
They might be like just under middle. Like here's 15 and 16. They're
be like 17. Yeah, like right there
around that range.
If Pickens could take some major steps forward and actually be elite, like we think he can, they could move to good next year. But I don't know. For right now, for me, it's just mediocre.
Yeah, I can't see anything more than that right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the B team. Arizona Cardinals. Where are we going? Is that with D-Hop or without D-Hop, guys?
Well, it's without D-Hop.
Without D-Hop.
I would say bad.
Yeah. Bad.
I'm trying to think. Like you have me open so many tabs right now. Looking at.
I mean, they got Hollywood Brown, Moore, and was it Greg Dortch?
Yeah, I have them awful.
Awful.
Oh man, these guys are horrible, man.
I can't think of maybe 4 groups that are worse than this group. This is horrible.
Only a few.
They have Marquise Brown,
Rondell Moore, and
who's
Greg
probably
Dortch.
not even like a top guy anymore. Who I feel
no.
like. And Greg Dortch is probably the number 2, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Even though they suck. I'm gonna put him.
I don't know
for now, and then we look at it later. We could put him in the.
I almost think they should be changed positions because without DeAndre Hopkins, that's horrible.
Even with D-Hop, like he's still who he is, but he's getting up there in age, man.
Change positions. Just change positions. Y'all
at the bottom.
Yeah, well, they have to be.
I agree. I think they're awful.
Who do they have?
They have no one. I mean, literally, this is an awful.
No, I
team.
named who they have. That's it.
Yeah.
And Trey McBride and Marquise Brown are the best pass catchers. And that's even if you believe in Trey McBride, because he's only been there, but from the little much that I've seen, he was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
He was like tight end one for like multiple weeks towards the end. So, damn, but that's with Kyler Murray. So I don't know.
That's exactly.
Change positions.
All right. So now another team like that, the Houston Texans.
You put
Where
them.
do we rank them?
You put them right next to them.
Yeah,
you put them right next to them.
No, actually, I put it behind them. I mean, it was Robert Woods, Noah Brown, Nico Collins,
and Dalton
Michi.
Only.
Yeah. Well, they got Michi too.
Michi's the savior here.
Yeah, I say he could be the savior, but we don't know what we're gonna get with it.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'd have to put him down there too.
They're like right next to them.
Yeah, like just. I think they might be. I think they might be the worst.
Yeah, they're down there.
There we go. Finally, something positive to talk about.
Yeah, finally. Okay, so now Seattle.
They gotta be.
I love
good,
Seattle.
Right?
I love me some Seattle right now, guys.
Seattle. All right, close that. Look, I got 32. Well, all right. I'm looking at their depth charts.
Yeah, I'm trying to look them all up too.
Well, I mean, their top three.
They got DK, Tyler, Jackson Smith, and Jigba that they just drafted. Who's their tight end right now?
Noah Fant.
Noah Fant, yeah.
And then Disley.
And Disley, yeah, exactly. So I mean, that's got to be pretty good.
They're probably the best in.
They're either the best of
good wideout group,
or the best.
I think they're the best ones in the good wideout group.
Yeah, or at the bottom. Yeah.
I mean, I
good.
I can put them, but they're the top of this one. I feel like they should be in the bottom of what best.
They're the top of the good one or the bottom
of the best.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave them there.
Yeah.
Let's put them there for now, and then we can always go back.
We could move them up because I think
we'll see.
The Cowboys should be the top of the good, and Seattle should be the back of the best.
No.
I think the Cowboys are good.
I know,
but
I don't
we'll
know
get there.
I don't know about the Cowboys.
Well, what are we gonna do about the Patriots, guys?
Bad.
That's
yeah. So they have to be bad because they could be D-Hop, and D-Hop makes them 25, 26.
D-Hop can be anywhere else. I feel like it's changing every week.
Yeah, you know what? But he hasn't left. He hasn't left New England.
I feel like the only thing that keeps them out of changing positions is that they have the two good tight ends with Gesicki. I'll pronounce it for you, Gesicki and Henry. Yeah,
I do like Juju.
Yeah,
and
again, which Juju
Tyquan Thornton.
Yeah,
Juju had Mahomes as his quarterback and still didn't really produce.
I know, but maybe that was. I don't know. Maybe the chemistry wasn't there. I don't know.
Yeah, and over there is a lot of mouths to feed. So if you're not,
I feel like they might be the best ones at
a bad for the best change position.
Yeah, maybe the best at change position.
Right. Number one, right here. We can always move them up, but I think
I don't know.
We'll go back to that, but we'll go back to it.
Yeah, because they're either there at the bottom of the bad.
Yeah, I say just put them in the groups for now.
We'll leave them there.
We'll get to that. All right, so Miami, I'm contending that Miami is very good. So I want to hear what you guys think.
Tyreek Hill,
Jalen Waddle.
Yes, Jalen. That's
just
really
those
good.
two.
That's
2,000 yards of receivers.
I'd say there's no tight end, but they don't use a tight end. So.
Exactly. So does it even matter?
Didn't they just get
Cedric
Wilson last year too?
So they got Cedric Wilson too.
He did pretty good with the Cowboys.
That's how you put him in the good.
I think you put him in the best.
In the best.
I think
just between those two. Between Hill and Waddle?
You don't have, once again, when you have two number ones, these are two number 1As.
Yeah, I think you put them in the best group.
I agree with that. But Mark, but if you say good, I mean, we'll have to argue it, but I think we put in the best.
Oh, all right. That's fine.
All right. Okay. This is interesting. Baltimore. Where do we go with Baltimore? That's really interesting.
They got one of the top tight ends.
They have the second best tight end in the
now.
NFL. Where do you put OBJ? Bateman, Zay Flowers? I think they're still mediocre.
I'd say they're the top of mediocre or the bad.
Are they the middle here?
Exactly. They're the prime meridian. I feel like anyone who's better than them is good.
They just might be, because if OBJ is a healthy OBJ, which I don't believe in, but
he could be.
Look, I have the benefit of the doubt that he can be.
All three of them are the same guy, just at different stages of his career.
No, we had that.
Talking about Zay Flowers, Bateman, and OBJ.
Yeah, they all have the same measurables. They have the same kind of way they play football.
Just one's young, middle, and old.
One's a rookie. One's
and then
Mark Andrews.
You don't think Mark Andrews elevates it a little bit more?
I think Mark Andrews would put them at middle.
That's why I think they're
not bad and they're mediocre.
So no Mark Andrews, they put them in the 20 range, 25.
Yeah, they're
personally,
bad.
I think our group should have been best, good, okay, bad, and like awful. But
mediocre is still, but Chance Bishop is awful. Bad is bad. Mediocre is okay. That's what mediocre is.
Mediocre just has a negative connotation in my mind.
I feel like it's
regular.
It's just average.
Mediocre.
Average. You get by, and that's it. Like you win some, you lose some.
Yeah,
that's not seasoned. It's mediocre.
That's why I said the top of mediocre, just because Mark Andrews.
I'm not against that.
If Mark Andrews wasn't there, we'd be looking at bad. Maybe even change positions.
I agree.
I almost want to put him in. Bad.
But I think Mark Andrews being the second best tight end.
We can leave him mediocre for right now.
It wouldn't surprise me if both those teams right there go to bad here soon.
Yeah, it could. We'll see when we get breakdowns.
All right.
Well, here's the interesting. I think we're going to be split here. But yeah, Jacksonville with Calvin Ridley, Christian Kirk, Evan Ingram, Zay Jones.
You said Jacksonville?
Yeah, Jacksonville.
I like him, but I still have questions.
I don't believe
him. Calvin Ridley.
Yeah,
I don't believe in him.
Over a year and a half, I think, since he played last.
Yep.
He left after like week 6 or 7, 2 years ago.
Christian Kirk is not a number one wide receiver. He's not. I don't believe in him. Evan Ingram is good, but is he great?
Yeah.
No, he's not. Might be
he's horrible.
He's
good.
12. He's like 11 or 12 around tight ends. I mean,
he's not worth 3 dynasty picks.
I don't care what they are.
Dumbest trade I've ever seen. Alex, if you're happening to watch this,
you're horrible.
No, Alex.
No, you're talking about Alex. No,
you're smart.
Yeah.
Don't listen to Justin.
Doing that trade.
Justin doesn't know.
Justin was not a good trade partner.
No, he's a horrible trade partner.
I think Jacksonville's right behind Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm gonna put there in the middle. You know, because Ridley and Kirk could do something to Zay Jones, and Ingram, he could have a good year. But majority of the time, he has just an average year.
Yeah.
You know, but
we can say the same thing about Odell Beckham Jr. Only one we know is Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews makes them better.
Yeah.
Than Jacksonville.
Yeah, I would put Jacksonville behind
because we're not including the quarterback. I think the quarterback raises their game.
It changes.
Because we're not including the quarterback, I think that you keep them behind Baltimore.
I feel like mediocre.
Yeah, mediocre. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I would be right in the middle of those two teams.
Yeah,
I think
they're better than Pittsburgh, but yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but it's crazy. All three of those teams, if they have a good year, they can easily go up one. But if they have a bad year, injuries, whatever, they all those could go down so far.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I guess is the point of mediocre. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's what you want.
It could go either way, depending.
All right, the Chargers. I like the Chargers. So
this is hard for me, just because if they're healthy, this should be best. But are they going to be healthy?
I think they're going to be. I don't think the Chargers are better than the Seahawks.
They're good.
They're good, but I don't think they're better than the Seahawks. I think Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Quinn Johnson,
QJ.
Gerald Everett. Do you throw Eckler in there because Eckler's a great pass catcher too?
Kind of in the same position, really.
Yeah,
you got that veteran receiver, that middle receiver, that rookie receiver.
But they're younger. I mean, and Lockett doesn't get hurt. And JSN is I think I like JSN more than I like Quinn Johnson. I always did.
So good then.
I think they're a good wide receiver still.
I give them good.
I can see good then.
Yeah.
Well, they're definitely better than anybody in the mediocre.
They're not mediocre. Yeah. It's going to be about flushing out the good and where we put them with everyone else.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
So we'll just put them in the good. That's fine. Falcons.
What do you got for Atlanta? I think they're.
They might be. They might be
bad.
They might be bad.
Because you don't know what Drake Ludden is. Kyle Pitts just has all the talent in the world, but just can't catch touchdowns.
That's all they have, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And last year was like what happened, dude? First year, you're like amazing. Second year, what happened? Third year, you're gonna have to I think that's why they brought another tight end. I have a feeling they're gonna make Pitts like that.
They got John
weird, pass catching tight end only.
Or
because that's pretty much what he is.
Yeah, I mean,
as a slot receiver.
Almost. That's
I was gonna say the Dalton Kincaid experiment in Buffalo, where it's like, hey, you're the receiver now.
Yeah.
Well, at least Kyle Pitts is fast and even more elusive. I think that might work.
I'll put him in bed. That's just me.
I agree. Anyone else?
I like it. Bad.
That's fine.
Okay. Carolina.
Change positions.
Yeah, this is a bad group, guys. It's just Thielen and Hurst.
You're led by Thielen.
Thielen is your number one, right? Hayden Hurst.
Hurst is your number one.
Bingo. DJ Chark.
Hurst is going to be the most productive guy there.
And he's going to have 700. He's going to have 650 yards. He's going to be the most productive guy.
I can't believe it. Why would Hurst sign there? Like, I don't.
I'll put him behind. No, not behind the Texans. Right
I would put him in front.
In front of the Texans, behind the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Just going forward, we should just put them in where we put them, and then we do the recap.
That's what I thought we were gonna do.
Yeah, we say we're gonna do that, but then we're all.
But he keeps.
And I'm always, I know.
Fiddling around.
Just put him in that position, and then we'll talk about it later.
We can't control what Brian does with his freaking mouse over there,
right?
Hey, I always tell everyone if you want to beat me, you gotta arm wrestle me. Then I'll listen to you.
Oh, well, that's not going to happen. So.
All right, the LA Rams.
Oh, man.
Bottom of mediocre?
Cooper Kupp, it might be when he's healthy.
That's why I'm having him in the
best wide receiver in the game.
Let me see here.
But that's all they have.
That's but he's all by himself is good, right? Him and Higbee is so mediocre. Van Jefferson is not even number 2. But Cooper Kupp is really, really good.
I mean, if he plays like he did that Super Bowl year, I mean, him alone brings him to at least good. But he wasn't that last year.
I would put them at the top of mediocre, in front of the Baltimore Ravens. But just
you know what? I do kind of agree with that. Just because the only reason the Ravens were there is because of Andrews.
Yep.
And I think Kupp is more productive.
Yeah.
So I completely. But for right now, just put them in mediocre. We'll change it later.
I didn't see where I put it. Okay.
Yeah, right.
So stupid. So stupid.
He's still doing it.
All right, San Francisco, guys. This is Debo. I mean, this is an interesting group.
Debo. I know Martin's always been high on Ayuk.
They're in the best category.
I mean, because I think
George Kittle is the best category.
George Kittle is the 3rd or 4th best tight end in the entire NFL. He catches everything. Christian McCaffrey is probably the best backfield catcher. And then we got Debo and Ayuk. I think they're
but are we? Best. Hold on. That's the first running back you've mentioned. We're not adding running backs with it, are we?
I said Austin Eckler.
Oh,
said
he did
pass
say
catch.
Austin
I
Eckler.
must
I
have
said-
missed that
He
I-
did say Austin Eckler, actually.
Yeah.
The running backs.
because then I
if
would have
you
mentioned
are-
Dobbins on the Ravens on why.
I think,
But-
but when we talking about pass catching, I feel like the best pass catcher guys like are that. I mean, you know, Christian McCaffrey is going to get a lot of.
They're in
lot
the
of
best
catches.
category for me.
I agree. I think they're behind Miami, but we don't have to talk about it. I'm just gonna put them here.
No, they're in the best right now.
Worry about Tennessee.
Change.
There's too
Position.
many. No,
There's
Yeah,
nothing there.
change position.
change.
Okonkwo is a really good receiver or pass
Tight
catcher,
end.
And
but
And Treylon Burks we've been
Burks,
waiting to see what we get.
saw a little bit of glimpse.
But we haven't seen enough, have we?
That you can't. Kyle Phillips is the next man up, and that's not something anything you. You got to put him in the
The change.
Change
somewhere
position.
around there.
Yeah.
All right. It's another interesting one. Minnesota, because they have probably the best receiver in football there.
You got Addison,
Consistent.
who just brought in. You got
Hawkinson.
KJ Osborne still there.
Mhm.
He's produced significantly.
Yeah. So Addison, Osborne, Hawkinson, and
They have arguably the
JJ.
best receiver.
yeah.
He's about to make $30 million a year.
Are they good or are they the best? Does
put 'em-
TJ Hawkinson change that?
Good.
I put them in good, yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, just because I'm looking at the teams we already put in good and the teams we put in best, and they
I
fit
think
more.
Seattle
They
doesn't-
fit more.
No,
I think Seattle
I like where they are because they have obviously arguably best receiver, but then their next one is a rookie.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
these other teams had two
Well,
people
TJ.
and their rookie.
But TJ Hawkinson is very good too.
Yeah, but that's why I think they elevate a little bit, but I don't see him higher than.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Buffalo
Bills.
Bills.
Ooh.
With or without Stephon Diggs.
Wait,
According
yeah.
to anything.
As long as Stephon Diggs is not going as crazy as he is, because he's crazy. I don't know what the hell's
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with him either.
Let's
Where
say
do you
he
put
with
him?
him on it. Let's
Yeah,
say
he
with
has to
him
be
on
on.
Good.
They're
Yeah.
the back of good.
I agree, but I still think they're good.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
About
Good.
that. It's just, man, they better hope Kincaid's good, man.
Yeah, man. Because if he's not, this team could easily be mediocre. Easily.
And reports right
Yeah.
now, Gabe Davis is gonna have to elevate. Like they're gonna have.
This is why I thought D Hop should go there. I don't understand what the hell they're doing.
They don't
Yeah.
have any money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
They're broke.
They're 1.6 or something like that. 1.3.
Yeah,
Wow,
man.
that's it.
Which
I don't know if
makes me
that'll get-
wonder how Stephon Diggs is trying to get more money when they don't have
They
any
just
more to
have
give.
IOUs over there, man. That's it.
Come on, man. You know I'm good next year for it.
Look, we'll get more money next year, but you play for free. Next year, we'll give you all the money.
This is an interesting one. Cleveland Browns. I kind of like their receiving
Cooper
core.
Moore.
Oh,
Jaku,
Moore.
good win.
Yeah, Elijah
Cooper
Moore,
Moore.
Cooper, Tillman, Donovan Peoples-Jones, and Njoku. I kind of like them.
Yeah.
Do I like them more than I like Pittsburgh?
No.
I'd say they're
More than Pittsburgh.
mediocre.
They're mediocre, but where? Well, we don't have to go about that now.
Yeah,
I guess
we'll
I'll
just
go
put them
with-
in.
Yeah. Mediocre
Yeah.
for now. Yeah.
Once we get all the things, we'll go like does anybody need move tiers, and then we can rank it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard.
Colts. Bad.
Colts might
'Cause-
be.
Because you have JT.
Pittman.
They might be bad
Yeah.
because Pittman.
Because it's literally Pittman and then JT, and that's it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Isaiah McKenzie's there,
But he's in Alec Pierce.
and now that's the other one.
Those are
And then
are
Jamal
3 and
Ali
4.
Cox, and who's the other? Damn,
The 6'7" guy.
Yeah, the
Woods?
guy I liked last year, Jelani Woods.
Jelani Woods.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't like that receiving core.
Yeah.
I have high hopes for them. If it's gonna be a lot of Richardson's gonna have to next year. They might throw him in this. I don't know.
I think he does play sometime this year.
They're
Just because
giants,
of his-
man.
Oh, yeah.
They're
They have
all
to.
like they just tower over their own linemen. They're all huge. They can play with they can. All the pass catchers and Richardson
Could go play defense. Could go be
just-
defensive lineman.
they look like look, I'm telling you, look, all the pass catchers and with Rich out there, they could look like they're playing out there with little kids. That's how tall they are. Like all of them.
They literally could be
They're as big as their
the
linemen.
Dallas Cowboys defensive ends and rush. Like they really are. Like Richardson is. I mean, Pittman is.
They're all tall. They're all like above
Massive.
6'4" or something.
But they're 6'4", like 230, 240.
Yeah.
They're the guys when you
out there looking like
making Madden made characters.
Yeah.
Max
they're out
height.
there like the 13-year-old on a Pop Warner team playing with like smaller kids, and they're like, "Hold on, I need his papers." That's what the Colts are gonna be if they click.
I can agree with that. But right now they're not a good group. Kansas City, the best tight end in the game.
That's about it.
Yeah,
Right now.
And Kadarius Toney, when he's healthy, could be a 1A. He could be a 2.
Toney so much too.
MVS is a 3. I don't believe in Sky Moore. But
You've been saying that forever.
can I put them right behind the Bills, or do I put them in front of the Rams or something like that?
Justin Ross could explode this year, I think.
They've been talking about that in camp.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Eve Reed was talking about how awesome he's been. 6'4" dude.
Where do we put him?
What? Mediocre at
I feel
best.
like they're tied with the Bills here.
Yeah, I feel like they're right there with the Bills. They're a great
Because
number 1. And
The
some
Diggs
question
is the
marks
Kelsey.
everywhere.
The Diggs is the Kelsey. The Gabe Davis is the Tony. The Sky Moore
It's
is
a
the
question mark.
Kincaid.
It's Cade. You have no idea what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
I think this is a good place.
Good.
And James Cook is the McKinnon. Like those guys are equal tier to me, both of them.
They're both at the back of this tier. I agree.
I want to stack them together. I want to put the Buffalo Bill inside that spearhead.
I mean, we can almost do it.
One big one. Is that why they're always?
That's how I feel. These two teams are.
They're always in the
exactly
conference
same
finals because there's so much alike.
of talent wise. I'm not saying.
Yeah.
The only difference is Mahomes.
I like that.
All right, the Jets.
JTS.
Jets.
Oh my god.
This is hard with the Jets.
This is a team. I know we don't want to talk about quarterbacks where the quarterback makes the receivers
Makes
better.
it better.
All those receivers are
Question marks. They're all question marks.
You have no idea, but
I mean, Garrett Wilson's going to be good. Garrett Wilson showed me he's going to be good.
He's the rookie of the year last year.
Yeah,
He's going to be good.
Alan Lazard is going to be fine. He's Alan Lazard. But Cole Hardman is who he is. He's a deep threat. CJ Uzoma is good. Like Tyler Conklin is good. They're all decent pieces.
Hey, don't forget Corey Davis, okay?
Yeah.
You're right.
Corey Davis needs a little love there too, all right? You got to give the first rounders some respect, all right?
Corey Davis and Mims and Randall Cobb could be thrown in there, but they're just like in the bag.
I think they might be in the mediocre.
Is the core mediocre and the quarterback makes them better? I feel like
because when I look at them, I just see Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson, yeah,
who's not as good as not Cooper Kupp, obviously.
I want to say they're between the Rams and the Ravens.
Well, we'll get to that later. Right now,
yeah, but I almost put it right here.
There.
That's fine.
Yeah, mediocre is good.
All right. Right in the middle of mediocre, too. It's right in the middle.
Yeah.
All right, the Denver Broncos. What we got?
Mediocre, but bad?
Yeah.
Maybe mediocre?
Because they didn't change anything really besides getting a new coach, right? From last
No,
year?
they brought in a rookie receiver.
That's all it takes sometimes.
It's just
sometimes.
That's all it takes.
New coach.
Judy,
Patrick, Greg
Dulcich.
Yeah.
Well, it's crazy. They tried to trade both Judy and Sutton.
That is
something.
That is a little sus right there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That just tells you they're mediocre. They can't be. I mean, when we
throw
this,
him in mediocre.
I probably will put them behind the Jaguars personally.
Throw him in, throw him in mediocre. Yeah.
Here's interesting.
I'm out of this.
Watch the Commander.
Too much,
dude. They're ranked at the bottom of everything, but Jahan Dotson could be a number one. Terry McLaurin is a number one.
Yeah,
Curtis Samuel is definitely a number two. And they're talking about it's like Ron Rivera just realized Antonio Gibson's on his team. All the stuff that's coming out, like I don't understand.
I didn't know he can catch.
This week he was like, he's going to be the biggest part of our offense.
All right, look.
This week he said it.
Like, as a Gibson owner for Dynasty for the past since he got there, all right, I was so high on Gibson, all right, and everyone didn't even know who the hell he was. I'm like, I'll grab him. Like, oh yeah, Antonio Gibson. I'm like, hell yeah, watch this man be productive.
No,
Rivera
I was pissed
steps
when you
in.
grabbed him.
What are you?
I was pissed when you grabbed him.
Well, hey, look, you gotta do
I didn't think you were going to take him that high.
Hell yeah, he's good. But the thing
I was gunning for him in like the next round too. I was so pissed when you told me.
Rivera is look. I've never been a fan of Rivera. I never have. He's a terrible coach. I don't care what you say. He's a terrible coach. He's probably a good hype man in the locker room, a good guy.
He made it to the Super Bowl.
He's a terrible coach.
He
doesn't know what he has sometimes. Eric Bieniemy
the fact
is
that he's saying the stuff he's saying right now about Antonio Gibson is like mind blowing. I don't understand.
Look, Eric Bieniemy is going to elevate.
How horrible is Scott Turner that they're just now finding this stuff out about the man? Like, they didn't try to throw the ball to him, Scott Turner. Like, what the heck?
It's what Ron Rivera is saying. That's so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I like them, but they're still the mediocre tier somewhere.
Obviously, I think they're mediocre.
Yeah,
I agree.
But we'll get to where they belong.
But they're
mediocre.
They could be good because I feel like they could have two number one guys. They could.
Yes.
And then Gibson kind of does that. Throw that up there.
Bieniemy makes his change, man. I'm telling you, like how Tank said with the Broncos, is it a single coach that changed? I'm like, yes. Sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah.
When you type in Ron Rivera and Antonio Gibson, it says Antonio Gibson has shown tremendous growth. We're going to unlock Antonio Gibson. Impressed with his catching ability. He is so fast.
So stupid. I can't believe this man. Like, that's like finding gold under your driveway.
Pocket. No, it's like in your pocket.
No, in your pocket. That's even close. Like, literally in your pocket. Like, not on your drive. That's in your pocket.
But no, it's like it's washed. It went through the washer, and you put it back on. And you're like, oh wait, look at this. Look what I found. It's like no shit.
Oh man, he's so stupid. I don't understand.
Yeah.
All right, Dallas. Where do you guys put Dallas's receiving core?
They're in the good.
They gotta be good
for me.
Good. Yeah.
Despite
they added Brandon Cooks, guys.
Despite how old he is, he's still productive every year, no matter what team. Like they trade him to a new team, he's good. You send him to a new team, he's good. You trade him to another team that has no line, no quarterback, no nothing. He's still good. I don't understand this man. This dude signed with the devil, and he's still productive. I don't get it.
I mean,
he's in the good section.
He's good, but good. I think that they're above the Bills, but below the Chargers. But we'll get there. It's fine. Still. All right.
I like how he's still doing what we told him not to do.
No, I didn't put. I put him in front of the Chargers to make sure I didn't do exactly what you guys said.
Yeah,
I did
by one spot
to make sure I moved it around by one.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, you want me to do this?" Nope.
I told you, arm wrestle. That's the only way. The truth. Detroit with Jameson gone for the first 6 games. Does that affect where they go?
I'm on Ross St. Brown. It's so good.
I love that guy.
He's just too good, man. Damn.
That's another one of our home run picks. We said 2 years ago this guy was going to be amazing.
I mean, but
yeah, we did. That was one of our that was our grand slam right there.
It took to the end of that
nobody
rookie year, but
once he hit it, he's hit it. But Marvin Jones, Josh Reynolds, and losing TJ Hawkinson for Sam Laporta, no matter what Sam Laporta is not going to be TJ Hawkinson.
Mm-mm.
And then losing Jameson, I don't know if they are explosive. I don't know if they're good.
I was watching something and they're talking about have all this hype about Sam Laporta, and they were like, not to take away from Sam Laporta, they think he could be good. But he's just in a system where they don't use the tight end. The only true game that they had the only time Hawkinson had a great game was when Amon-Ra.
Was this Ray GQ?
Yeah, I think so.
That was when we were watching Ray GQ, right? Yeah, I remember that. I love that dude.
They don't use the tight end. So
he's genius, man.
They just, even though they have all this hype for Laporta, they're just like, I'm still not buying them.
I agree with.
Jameson being out for 6 games. Marvin Jones Jr., the ghost of Marvin Jones Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Reynolds. I'm around St. Brown. Does that tell you that they're mediocre?
They might be bad.
They might be bad.
They might be bad.
If Jameson had been playing the whole year, I would say mediocre. But with him missing 6 games,
I think that's bad. It's a bad core.
Bad. Yeah, it's going to be a rough.
We only got one guy.
They got Monty and Gibbs, who's never played with them yet before.
Yep.
They just got rid of their best guy who knows the system to another team, and they're bringing 2 new running backs who still have to try and
Speaking of pass catching backs, you got Gibbs. He can catch the ball.
He can catch the ball, but Monty can catch the ball too. Don't get me wrong, but that shouldn't be your second and third option.
Yeah.
I think they're bad, but I think they're on the rise, though. I think in 2 years they could be.
But it's going to take almost 6 to 8 weeks for them to actually be on that rise.
Because Jameson's going to come back week 7, and then now you're going to work with this group that he hasn't been able to practice with.
Mm-hmm.
So this might be another lost year for him. Honestly, it might take until week 14 for them to really be clicking on all cylinders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then by then
you got to keep your coins in your pocket. Don't be taking these gambling, man.
He was gambling on basketball.
But he was doing it at the team hotel.
He did it at the team hotel, and that's what got him. Yeah.
I mean, it could be Isaiah Rodgers who was betting against his own team.
Yeah. Woo.
Oh my god,
that dude.
Yeah. I'm a corner. I'm gonna bet against my own team. Yeah, that doesn't scream non-integrity. I don't know what does. He beat me.
What does that mean?
Oh no. Tampa Bay.
Ugh. I mean, 3 years ago, you'd be put them in the best.
Yeah, but they're still not
just
bad,
like you said, Tampa Bay, and Mark's reaction was just like a grunt.
They're not bad though.
They're not. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Russell Gage.
Be healthy. Russell Gage, you're gonna be healthy.
But if he's 3, he's a 3. Chris Godwin as a 2 is good. Mike Evans as a 1 is good.
That's a perfect 1, 2, 3.
That's what they are. They are 1, 2, 3. Doesn't that tell you that?
And they're 3 different receivers too.
I'm looking at that, and I can't find a better 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know. Bengals might be a better 1, 2, 3.
Well, no, those are a bunch of ones. I'm just saying 1, 2. No,
I'm saying, but Tyler Boyd
Bengals are a bunch of ones.
Yeah,
I'm saying
Tyler
exactly
Boyd,
where they belong.
T. Higgins
is exactly where they're at.
That
is the best 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I would never put Godwin in a 2 spot or on a 1 spot. I would never put Gage in a 2 spot. Like I said, because Bengals are nothing but 1s.
Yeah.
Dolphins have 2 number 1s.
Tyler Boyd is a 1. But...
What? Boyd might be a 2, but a high 2. But I'm just saying, no, that might be the best 1, 2, 3 I've ever. I'm thinking about right now.
That just tells me that they gotta be at the back of good.
They
have to be, right. They're better than LA. Just look at them. They're better than LA.
Yeah,
they just are.
Yeah, and guys, this is just receivers group. Don't be
at the team. Not the wide receiver.
Just receivers.
Not the quarterback.
Okay, I understand.
Not the quarterback. The quarterback can't get to the ball. We know he can't get to the ball.
Yeah, no.
But they're weird.
But it's like they have really good receivers, but none of these guys are going to be able to catch it. Because look, Baker Mayfield can do it.
It's going to be once every 5 games, you say. Once every 5 games, he'll do it.
Hold on. Someone told, I think it was Savor the Flavor. Savor the Flavor. Look, if you're watching this right now, you described Baker Mayfield the best
to a T.
out of everybody. Like the way you said it was like he could open up a can of whoop ass on somebody for like 5 or 6 games. But then the other games are like, what are you doing, dude? And then the other 5 are like, who is this? And I remember Savor the Flavor saying that. I remember that. And that's exactly what Baker Mayfield. And if those 5 games, we don't know which one of those 5 games are going to be, but that might be why this group might be good.
I feel like he's the guy from the Mighty Ducks. The one who like only hits it in the goal like once every 4 pucks. He like no matter where he's shooting,
the knuckle
it's like
puck.
hits the thing, the knuckle. Wait, he hits the glass. He hits the glass over there. Hits the other team.
Oh yeah.
He's 1 of 4, no matter what.
No matter what. It's just I feel like that's Baker Mayfield. No matter what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was the Bash brother, dude. He was just smashing them everywhere. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I think that's a good one for him. What the Eagles? I think the Eagles got to be the best.
They're up there with the best.
Best.
Yeah. That's not even a question.
Yeah.
All right. Don't talk about that. Giants.
They are in the bad.
Giants.
You said they're in the. Oh, I think you said best. I was like, wait,
Bad.
what? Okay, yeah.
Bad. They're bad.
If Isaiah
There.
Hodgins is your best dude with Darius Slayton, and Darius Slayton can't even be healthy for. For
They
me,
got a lot of C's, but Jalen Hyatt could help him out. Daniel Bellinger was a good tight end, but
we don't know that yet. But Bellinger's actually not that bad of a tight end.
Yeah, he's been fine. But adding Waller, woo, that does help.
That is true. That could be open up a double tight, easy.
So that they lose their guy out, but adding Waller that helps that team out a whole hell of a lot. I think they're going to move up in this, even in the bad wide receiver group, but we'll get there.
Yeah, no, they're bad.
All right. What about the Vegas Raiders?
Adams
by himself is great.
Renfro. Yeah.
Jacoby Myers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then
Austin Hooper.
Who's their tight end? They just
OJ Howard.
Michael Mayer, right?
Michael Mayer.
Michael Mayer and
OJ Howard. I mean, we could just keep going on with their tight ends
because they got like 55 tight ends.
Austin Hooper's there too. Yeah.
That's Austin Hooper and Michael Mayer, Jacoby Myers, Hunter Renfro. With Devontae Adams. That's a good group, right? That's
good.
Yeah, Devontae is still the man.
Austin Hooper can be such a good tight end.
He's just off and on. I don't know what to say about him.
Yeah.
He can be. We've seen him be the best tight end in a single season of. I think it's been a while, but we saw him as a number 1 tight end at the end of the season.
His last year,
I think it was the last year at the Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
He outdid Kelsey.
That's how he got the big contract.
Oh, really?
With the Browns.
Mm-hmm. He outdid Kelsey, and that's exactly what Mark said. He went to the Browns. The Browns signed him. The Falcons couldn't afford him. I go, all right, dude, sorry, but
and the Browns got him and said, "You're not the."
And then he did nothing.
The Raiders.
That's what I'm saying. There's some hope for Austin Hooper. He could be the best, but it depends.
Can I put him here?
I mean, I don't think some receiving core.
Yeah, put him in. I think good,
man.
I think good.
I don't think you can put him lower than good.
I don't think you can. I mean, and they're going to move up. I put them down here on purpose so you guys can't say I'm putting them in order because I'm saying I think they're better than the Bills. So I'm putting them behind the Bills. Still.
Yeah, they can't be, but yeah.
New Orleans Saints.
All right, what we got for the Saints, guys? They're interesting. I mean, what the hell is Michael Thomas?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Chris
Olave is good.
Michael Thomas got that huge contract extension and then did nothing.
What's the guy? Shaheed?
Yeah.
Shaheed, Olave, Michael Thomas, Voldemort. Because apparently he's playing every position.
We're talking about pass catchers. Voldemort never catches passes.
Well, he's playing every position, and he's going to play.
He throws the passes and runs with the ball.
I don't know. Voldemort.
No,
Jonathan, I hate your team. Jonathan, I hate your team so much. unpredictable.
I mean,
they throw it to the back to running backs a lot.
I'm gonna say mediocre.
I like mediocre.
Yeah, I like mediocre too because I was like they're better than bad.
I don't know. Are they? Are they really?
Are we gonna even these out eventually?
Yeah, I think they might be bad.
Yeah, we'll go through each tier. I don't know. Are they bad though? With Michael Thomas,
they're top of the bad
because Michael Thomas is never there. Yeah,
that's true. He needs to play in order to be good.
I mean, if he's just a body in the body bag, I mean, does that count?
But I will put him above Browns.
I put him in mediocre.
Okay,
put him in mediocre now.
All right, mediocre.
What does this mean?
I think Chicago is better than a lot of these teams too. That's why I didn't want to put the Saints in the mediocre. I think when you got DJ Moore, you changed the culture, right?
Yeah, Chase Claypool's letting you down hardcore.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Chase Claypool guy, but Darnell Mooney is DJ Moore's the number one. Darnell Mooney is a number two. They got Cole Kmet. They got Robert Tonyan. Chase Claypool.
That's right.
Idea is a three. He is a three. Like it's almost like talking about Tampa Bay.
Yeah, you talk about 1, 2, and 3.
It's like looking at Tampa Bay
and good tight ends.
I think they're just as good as Tampa Bay.
No,
I think
no.
Mike Evans and DJ Moore. Mike Evans is better than DJ Moore. I'll say that.
Yeah.
All right. I'll say that. But I think Darnell Mooney. He's still. I guess he's not as good as Godwin. He's not good as Godwin. He's not as good as Godwin.
That's why I'm gonna put him behind the Bucs.
Chase, I agree with that.
Right, so are they in the good category or the? Yeah,
I could put him here.
But then here's the thing: are they those pass catchers alone
aren't
better
as
than
good
Kupp?
as Cooper Kupp? No, you're a mediocre.
That's it.
But the
Cooper
thing.
Kupp is by himself.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Those guys are not better than Kupp.
By himself,
4 of those.
I think that entire group,
DJ Moore, Darnell Mooney, Cole Kmet, Robert Tonyan, and Chase Claypool is not better than just one guy.
It might be slightly, but I don't.
But that's what we just did. One slightly. Right?
I mean, between just DJ Moore, because DJ Moore is going to give you 1,000 yards right off the bat, like without question.
Darnell Mooney.
I mean, Mooney might be better because he's not number 1.
Two.
And Kmet is.
Did you know that if DJ Moore played his whole career with the Bears, he'd have the career receiving?
Yes, the Bears have the top receiver is like 5,480 yards or something like that. I know the number is sad. it's really sad.
That was one of the things after the trade that I heard.
Stepped that field. Is he really the best receiver that's ever stepped that field?
Brandon Marshall.
Yeah, Brandon Marshall was good.
Brandon Marshall was good.
Brandon Marshall. If he wasn't like Brandon Marshall, if he wasn't who he was, I mean, this dude would have been amazing. If he couldn't not get along with Jay Cutler, and Jay Cutler wasn't smoking cigarettes on the field,
Alshon Jeffrey could have been that guy, but
yeah, he was good.
Alshon was always a number 2. I think Brandon Marshall's always a number 1. Both are talented though.
He just
it's crazy.
Play his whole career there.
That entire group barely sneaks above LA.
I agree. Yeah. Just barely.
No, that is
one person.
But with the other people there, I still feel like they should be below the rest.
With who?
Higbee.
Because Van Jefferson and Higbee.
Yeah.
Higbee.
They might not be great, but they still put you slightly over the Bears.
I have 2 tight ends better than Higbee. I have 2 tight ends better than Higbee. 2.
I don't believe
Matt hasn't really shown anything yet.
More than Higbee? Higbee's ruined people's career, fantasy football by himself.
I mean,
Higbee sucks.
He's like I don't know why.
he
literally has ruined people's whole entire team.
Higbee screwed my 2021 entire season.
Here's my final offer: you could be in front of the Rams, but you're still a mediocre. I don't think you're in the good.
I think we could argue that after the Green Bay Packers have been in place.
I could back that.
I think that's a.
You put them in the mediocre.
That might be doable.
They're the best of the mediocre.
Yeah,
I can agree with that. I can agree
But
with
I'm
that.
not moving them until after Green Bay's placed. How about that?
Well, that's easy. I mean, come on.
They're bad.
Yeah. That's like they're not the worst.
They're not the worst,
but
they're not mediocre.
They're nowhere as good. Yeah. They're
not
bad.
better than the Lions, so that tells me they're mediocre, right? They're bad, right? They're just
You put them in bad.
Yeah,
They got Christian Watson, Romeo Dobbs, which is can be good, but
what you do, man?
he likes to do this.
Yeah, he does that a lot.
He does
every once in a while. I just like to. I keep you on your toes. That's all.
I was watching the one day they did the QBs. I was watching.
I did like 3 times.
He did that like 3 or 4 times.
All I do was click on it. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. I see what you guys do to me.
All right, you want to start from the bottom or from the top?
The top, because that's how I already have it on my thing.
I think Philadelphia should be in front of Miami.
So this is the best tier breakdown.
I think Philadelphia's better.
AJ Brown, Devontae Smith.
There's more there. I mean, that's
Goddard.
not it. That's not. Yeah, Goddard is very good.
Yeah.
No, they're.
I think they're in front.
They're
of
number
Miami.
2. They have to be. Yeah, I think so. Goddard is the game changer there because
What you doing?
What are you doing? All I'm doing is clicking and letting go. You know what?
I think because you keep. I know what you're doing. Because as soon as you move it, you finalize it, and then it goes into like you're done. And you're like, no, I'm not.
Oh, because it's not.
Because there's no
teams
left.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no more options.
I think out of all both the teams, I think
No way to do it.
Tyreek is the best receiver, but then the next like 3 to 4 will all be the Eagles. So.
I agree.
So that's why I think the Eagles should definitely be ahead of Miami.
I still argue Seattle should be in the best. In the best. DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Jackson Smith and Jigba.
I'm not gonna put them above San Fran. No,
they're not in front. No, just
on the same level.
On the same level.
On the good.
Yeah.
Just
you put them at the end of good.
At the end of best.
No, let's put them at the end of
or
best.
end of best. My bad.
Yeah, but put them here.
I can. Yeah, I could see that.
Because I mean, they really do have good.
I like that.
That wide receiver group is really good.
I like that.
Yeah, I think Minnesota could stay right where they are. Dallas can stay right where they are. The Chargers can stay where they are. The only argument I would have is the Raiders are better than the Bills and the Chiefs.
What are we listening to?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh, that might be me.
Someone's rocking at a rocking chair.
I'm in the basement, so that's my floor creaking.
I got you.
Yeah, but I'm mute.
That doesn't sound safe at all.
The
floor above you is creaking.
Yeah,
we're gonna have on one of our episodes a person fall right in front of Tank.
They're gonna fall like on their feet, just like laying.
It's like that meme where the person falls through, like, "Oh, hey Bob, hey, how's it going, Ed?" It's like I'll put it on mute.
I think I like the Raiders over Bills.
It's
Devontae Adams. And then they have
see that.
Austin Hooper, Renfro. Yeah, and Renfro was way better the number 2 than the number 2s there in Bills.
I agree.
Yeah, damn, dude. Yeah, you gotta put.
Gotta be here, right?
Do you put the Buccaneers over the Chiefs?
Bucks over the Chiefs. I'm cool with that too.
I'm okay with that too. I'm actually okay with this too.
Yeah.
Again, guys, this is just receiving core.
Yeah,
okay?
it's just the receiving core.
Just the receiving
nothing with the quarterbacks.
No running backs.
Yeah, you're adding the quarterbacks, and you're going to put the
quarterbacks.
Chiefs the number 1. So.
Guys, hold on. I got to take a timeout real quick because they've called me 4 times from the restaurant. Give me like 3 minutes real quick so I can answer this.
All right.
Sorry.
Y'all good.
All right, look. So if we put damn, I'm looking at the Raiders, how high we have them because of their core. Like you put.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, but it's good though.
No, it is, and you know what's crazy
receivers.
is Jimmy G can actually get this done if they protect him. If they protect him long enough.
Well, yeah, that's the only issue with the Raiders though was we had was their offensive line's not great, and we don't know overall what their defense will
do. What do we have them as our ranking? Like, we have them at 10. No, is that too high?
No,
I forgot what we have them at.
7 or 7.5 wins.
Let me look it up. Where's
that's crazy. A losing team has one of the better.
Yes.
Okay, well, look at the Buccaneers. They're going to be lucky to win 3 games.
Yeah,
holy shit! You're very right. But that's why.
Right, here's my here's our chart. Okay, here's what we have as wins that we've done so far. Okay. Now, me and Mark have been doing these episodes, and yes,
we will be doing.
We didn't do the Vikings. I'm sorry.
Okay, 6.5.
We did say that at some point we were going to get burnt out. I think that was Friday morning.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
And I was right. Hey,
it
man.
was so early, man. I woke up and you guys were already halfway through it. I'm like, holy shit.
No, yeah. So we'll do that Monday. But look, so we have.
I so tried to make it. I so tried to make it there, and it was so early. I was like, I can't believe you guys made it on before I went to the gym.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
It was like 3 o'clock in the morning for Martin.
It was like 5. It was like
I got up for the gym and I was like, man, you guys been on for 20 minutes.
But the Vikings will be there Monday morning. So here's what we have at 6.5 for the Raiders. But yet, according to this, they're going to be where you at?
Yeah.
There you go.
Raiders are right here. They have one of the best Raiders and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's it's the quarterback.
Yeah. Oh.
It's quarterback 9 and 11. It's quarterback. That's what it is.
I mean, I trust Jimmy G more than Baker.
They got the Rams up there too, and they ain't gonna do nothing either.
So.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Like the first throws, I'm like, my arm's dead, and then
I'll get one hit, my back, it's gone.
Exactly. Yeah, Tommy John surgery.
So we got the Vikings, the Cowboys, the Chargers, the Raiders, the Bills, the Bucks, and then the Chiefs.
I like it. I like that list.
Solid. I think I like that list too.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
So then we got mediocre.
Stop being all happy. You gotta say mediocre like that about Chicago. Hate you.
So I'm also there. And Martin's one below us, so
what if
the best of the most okayest teams?
Some of the most okayest teams. Well, that's why they're mediocre.
Exactly.
So got Chicago up here.
Chicago being 13 makes perfect sense. And then the fact that we were the worst last year, moving to 13 works for me. We were the worst.
Brian's like, we have a receiver.
I haven't seen
like
I had
because we have a receiver, we got to be up there.
Look, I mean, I'm all for the Bears. All right, I want them to see
you are.
Oh, and I am too. But I just for me,
Darnell Mooney is a very good. He is the number 2 receiver. Like if you think of a second receiver, that's what he is. When you can't double team him, he's going to be super efficient. And he catches the ball. And he runs great routes. He's a great route runner. So that's what a number 2 is. The wild card is Chase Claypool. That's the question.
Well, did you hear about reports recently?
Oh yeah, every day.
Apparently he's
it's
got motivational problems.
Yeah, so I guess that's why the Steelers were like, yeah, sure, go ahead.
You're gonna get a second for him?
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Unmotivational ass.
You saw what Tomlin said.
We got Joey Porter Jr.
Get your Canadian ass somewhere else.
You remember Tomlin when Chase Claypool was talking about the music and playing at practice, and he was like, "Well, Chase Claypool should be wide receiver, and I will go ahead and continue to be a head coach." And I think that separation of jobs is the right way to do it. Basically, I was just telling Chase Claypool, shut the hell up.
What was that, over music?
They're over music playing at practice. He was like, yeah, let me be coach, you be receiver, and you just shut the hell up. I think that was the end of it.
The LA Rams. All right, let's take this.
Or one receiver teams. Rams, Ravens, Jets.
I almost want to put Ravens and the Jets above these teams too. Maybe. Oh man,
you can't because you don't know.
Sucks.
Because DJ Moore is better than anything they got.
OBJ. Yeah.
You know better than Mark Andrews. Get out of here.
But Darnell Mooney's better than. I mean,
DJ
you don't
Moore
know
can
what
get
the hell.
1,000 yards.
And if OBJ is healthy,
but that's if he hasn't been healthy in 2 years. That doesn't make any sense.
But that's because he didn't have an ACL. Now he does.
So it's not like he bought it from the store.
Yeah, right.
It's like he bought it from
a cadaver. Okay,
he just bought it. Like I would have bought this.
What do you do? Test it out. Oh yeah, this one's nice and stretchy. I want that one.
Yeah, I like this one. No,
I almost want to move the Rams down.
The Rams down to what?
Because I agree with it. Because
it's just 1.5 guys. And I say a half because Higbee's 50-50.
Higbee's terrible.
Yeah, but he was good last year, but the year before that he was terrible.
Higbee's good. He just doesn't find the end zone.
Yeah.
Even last year, how many yards did he have?
Wasn't he like number 3 tight end last year?
No. What?
I'm pretty sure it was.
He had over 500 yards in his last 4 each season for the last 4 seasons. So that's what he gets.
He's
bad.
Not good.
He's not bad. Like he's a half. Like Martin said.
As you said, that one though is still considered one of the top receivers in the entire NFL.
Yeah,
if he's healthy.
Oh, but
he had 600 yards and no touchdowns.
And then then 2 years ago he was an MVP candidate.
I would trust the Ravens receiving.
I'm talking about Higbee had 600 yards and no touchdowns.
I'm talking about Cup.
Cup is good.
Cup is so good.
You're not arguing with Cup,
but I think you can take a better receiving core from the Baltimore Ravens than you can with just a single Cup.
I agree with that too.
Because look, Cup is down. What do you got? If I remove Andrews, I still have 3 other dudes who would probably produce something. If I remove OBJ, I still have 3. Like Zay Flowers
should be a rookie of the year candidate.
Yes. Oh my God, I can't.
I think I'm with you.
Yeah, and if Duvernay plays like he did 2 years ago, he could be good.
See, this tier is going to be the hardest because
it is going to be the hardest.
Because
I literally almost want to put the Ravens in front of the Bears.
You just don't believe in the Bears, so that's your thing. But overall, it's more talent. Everyone has a more talent. But I was actually going to argue that I think Washington might have more talent.
Oh, I was going to bring that up too, but.
No, well, you just want to hate on the Bears first. Okay, whatever.
No, my thing isn't hating on the Bears. I just need to see it first.
You've seen with DJ Moore for the last 5 years.
I think Mark's argument here is because he's inserted into a new system.
It didn't matter who he has the wide receiver as quarterback. Justin Fields.
But Mark, and then I'm looking at Brian's. Let me be Joy Taylor here for a little bit, okay? Let me tell you, okay. Freaking DJ Moore has not had the same quarterback, the same coaches the entire time he's been there. So initially, it's almost been different offenses, different quarterbacks every year. So this is where I see Brian's argument of him. It's just changing colors in Jersey in a different environment. That's where I see Brian's. Yeah. Now, I do see where Mark is like, okay, well, he's completely going away from where he was at. Like, it's terrible. Not the same players that he's been. Let me talk. It's not like he's going from Carolina with the same line that he's had for the last couple of years, because that line has had 1 or 2 pieces missing or elevated or downgraded. And running back, he's had McCaffrey there his entire career, except for last year. So it changes a bit. I see the arguments, and I see why, but you're both valid on what you guys are arguing over DJ Moore, like how much it elevates the Bears.
Yeah. I mean, I have no question in my mind that in 2 years you could be from mediocre to good, borderline best. Like it could happen because I know who DJ Moore is. I know how good he is.
DJ Moore.
I know how good Justin Fields is.
Moves Darnell Mooney from being a 1 to a 2, and he's at the top tier of the 2. So and that's what I'm saying. Now Chase Claypool, I don't believe in at all. So, but whatever, it is what I'm not sitting arguing with that, And
I have no doubt that Cole Kmet's good, but I still haven't really seen consistency from him either. I just want
I've seen Robert Tonyan. Robert Tonyan has
and you do have Robert Tonyan, and I do like Robert Tonyan.
Led the TV,
and he's playing for his hometown. He's playing for his hometown. That's probably going to add something to it. I do agree. Oh, Tank's going.
And just being, What?
What the?
I agree. That's Martin. We're not
letting
Martin come back. We're not letting him come back. That's all right. So as we were saying,
I was literally about to say something, and I was like, Martin too. But if your argument is DJ Moore, you don't know what he is on a new team. OBJ, new team. Zay Flowers is literally a rookie. Yeah, but and then Zay Flowers is a rookie. So then you're baking on Mark Andrews. Is Mark Andrews better than DJ Moore?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
because DJ Moore gets you 1,000 yards.
As a receiver, he's not. He
gets you 1,000 yards, but Andrews gets the touchdowns.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which this is why I feel like in a fantasy perspective, Andrews is slightly a little bit better. But not by much.
Well, I think Andrews is a better target. DJ Moore is a better wide receiver.
But Andrews alone
what's DJ Moore good at?
Yeah.
He's good at after the catch yards. That's what he is. He catches the ball and then he goes and he wins. That's what the guy is. So I don't agree with that.
I'm so excited for this freaking season, guys. You don't even know, man. I don't know. What are we doing? I don't
even know why we argue about this. I think we should leave this alone.
This season be so wild.
This is gonna be something good to come back to towards the end of the season and see
where they rank. Yeah.
Bears and somebody like the Bears.
Yeah,
and,
again, guys, this isn't quarterbacks.
No.
Yeah,
I think Washington should move up at least 3.
No, not 3. 3? No.
You just said all there is in LA is Cooper Kupp, and you named 3 people in Washington.
I feel like
I give them 2.
This is where it is.
No.
Because the Jets,
the new Green Bay Packers,
I would take Jahan Dotson and McLaurin and Gibson over a single Garrett Wilson.
Well, that's what my argument
Garrett
is
Wilson,
with these teams. Terry McLaurin.
I think
and
the Jets
Mark
have
has something here.
Terry McLaurin could be close to Cooper Kupp.
Yes.
And even if he's a ways down,
I don't know if he's
Dotson makes up the difference on
he's
anybody
not
else.
Close to Cooper Kupp.
But Jahan Dotson makes up the difference on anybody else on that team. And then you throw Curtis Samuel in there, more difference is made up. I'm saying those 3 together are more than anything.
And then Antonio Gibson too.
And then you got Gibson.
And then you're not talking about the quarterback because you're not worried about who's getting you the ball. You're just talking about the receiving core.
And then
I agree.
If he stays healthy, you have Logan Thomas.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So Martin's.
And then
Logan Thomas actually lowers your number.
Curtis Samuel.
that hurts
Curtis
your
Samuel
argument.
doesn't though.
Yeah,
Curtis Samuel does.
That hurts your argument. Oh, he went doot. Logan Thomas.
Curtis Samuel's still there, and he's a valid good receiver.
I'm not arguing.
I think Martin's argument of if Cooper Kupp goes down,
They're
else?
the bottom. They are a change position team.
Yeah,
it's Cooper Kupp.
But also
that's what's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
but if Garrett Wilson goes down, I think Jets are still mediocre.
Mm-hmm.
They're still right there.
Yeah, but they go to the back end of mediocre.
Go where the Browns are.
Who? LA?
No, he's saying if Garrett Wilson gets hurt.
Garrett Wilson gets hurt, the Jets go here. Because Aaron Rodgers will make with Valdez. I mean, where were the Green Bay Packers ranked last year? It's the same team.
I'm trying to think.
So they will still be mediocre.
They got Ellen Lazard and McCole Hardman.
McCole Hardman, Lazard. It's still Corey Davis. They got Conklin and CJ Uzoma. And I think that's a decent thing too.
I feel like Hardman's gonna be a sleeper pick this year.
I agree too. With all that said, I think the Jaguars have a better receiving core.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. I like it.
I want the Jets to be great. Don't get me wrong. I do. I think they have a better receiving core.
I don't like saying it, but yeah.
So, is there anyone from the mediocre that you want to move to bad?
Are we cool with the rest of that ranking there? Broncos, Steelers, Browns, Saints.
It's all just stuff.
Yeah,
you could probably put the Steelers in front of Broncos, but you can't really because they're the same. They're really
I was gonna say they're all very similar.
Yeah, they're all right there. I'm cool with how mediocre.
Yeah, I think that's just all the same. I mean, unless you put the Saints down here, I don't think the Saints are bad. So I think you got to keep it exactly where it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it.
I think I like this where it is right here.
Me too. Let's move on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bad. I think Lions, because I'm around St.
They
Brown.
stayed there.
Where they are. Yeah,
I don't.
right.
None of these teams are
Yeah.
gonna outdo that.
And if it wasn't for Jameson Williams, they probably could have been higher. But
But after the 6 weeks,
it's hurt them.
It will.
It will, but once it comes back, he'll come back and it'll be better.
Yeah.
Do you think Green Bay is better than Atlanta?
No. Just because, I feel like Drake London's better than Watson, but then after Watson, who does Green Bay have?
You got Patterson, London, and Pitts.
Musgrave and Kraft.
I know they got Romeo Dobbs. They got the 2 rookie tight ends.
Yeah, but Watson, that's it, man.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not. You're right. That's not good.
And maybe if they just got one of the rookie tight ends, I'd be more comfortable because it's
but putting 2, you have no idea what the hell you're
exactly.
Gonna
They're gonna probably interchange them to try to see who's better, and you're like, it's just gonna.
That means
be
you get nothing. Yeah.
It's gonna be
and then the Falcons, I think they removed Patterson from running back and put him back at receiver.
I think that's what
they
they
have
do.
2 reliable, really good young running backs. I don't even think Patterson's going to be.
They're stacked at running back, and they need receiving help.
I think he still stays a running back because he can't catch the ball.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that he can't
catch the ball.
He did pretty good last year.
He's a great running back. He's a great catcher for a running back.
For a running back,
for a receiver,
he's terrible for a receiver.
If he was a good receiver, he'd still be a receiver.
Well, maybe
didn't we try that in Chicago with him?
Yeah, we've tried it. We tried everything.
Maybe they tell him, "Hey, just imagine yourself behind the line and then run this."
He has to actually be behind the line.
Like it'll just visualize yourself behind the line, run a 5-yard in, and be all right.
He's like, I tried, coach. I tried.
Yeah.
Can I say the Giants are better than the Colts?
Probably just because Waller is probably the best one out of both
I think
teams.
Waller, the chance of Hyatt and Bellinger.
And then Hodges came out of nowhere the last 6 weeks last year. He should
Saquon can still catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to move the Giants.
Yeah. Slayton, Campbell still. Shepard. I mean, they have
a lot of guys that are third receivers. They have like 4 number 3.
Yeah.
But Waller might be a number 1. And Hyatt could develop into something special.
He can be, yeah.
So I just feel like they're better than the Colts right now.
But I would trust the Colts more than I would the Packers.
Yeah. Because also, what is Watson without Aaron Rodgers? And that's always a question I always have with good wide receivers. Once you take away that amazing Hall of Famer quarterback, what are they? And I'm
Green Bay's going to stay where they are.
But you saw the one half of football that Love did go in. He was targeting Watson all the time. He even had like a 50-yard touchdown pass to the guy.
Yep.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I think Watson will still be fine, but
everybody else on that team.
Everybody else is going to stay basically where they are. So
yeah, that's bad.
It's going to be a Watson Love development like Adams.
Yeah, it has to
Rodgers.
be.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
I say this is the bad.
I'm good with it. Looks good.
All right, and this awful change positions because y'all don't have any receivers.
Poor Juju.
Poor Juju.
Right.
Lord Juge.
Is it anyone you want to move?
Why would he sign there?
Money? How much did he get paid?
It's not just money. It probably had money, but there he knows he's the number one. He doesn't have to compete.
Is that what he was after, though? Or he just...
I think he wanted a place where he knew he'd be number one because he wants to show that he can still play.
I believe you because that's your guy, man.
I have him.
I know. So you've been
by de facto default, though, because I don't have any receivers.
I'm going to argue that I would leave everything exactly the same place where it is right now. Maybe the Cardinals are in front of Tennessee. That would be
maybe, but I like Tennessee still more than Cardinals. But those could
really.
Well,
I don't know.
Brown, McBride.
I think Treylon Burks with the tight end that they have is better than what the Cardinals have.
Yeah,
Okonkwo and Treylon Burks. I don't know, man, because
that's enough to outdo Cardinals.
Marquise Brown, non-Hollywood Brown, and Dortch, and Rondale Moore.
I mean, and I know we weren't saying this is just the receiving core, but I mean, with Colt McCoy or
but I mean, if that was the case, then Tampa Bay goes to the crapper. You know, like
well, that's what I'm saying. Like they don't have a quarterback or receivers, so they're gonna be really bad.
I'm cool if you want to move them.
I would put the Panthers above. Oh, okay. Right,
so no or yes or no?
I would say keep Tennessee in front of them.
I like Tennessee
in front. Okay.
Yeah, because I like Treylon Burks and Okonkwo. Although I mean, speaking of quarterbacks,
Panthers have to be better than Cardinals, man.
Yeah.
How? Because
I don't know. They have. Do we still see? All right. How much, Brian? How much do you believe in Adam Thielen right now?
He's now number one.
How much do you believe in Jonathan Mingo? And that's your guy.
I like Jonathan Mingo. I think he could be something special eventually.
Okay. DJ Chark.
DJ Chark is a number 3. I think Mingo could be a number 2 this year. But I don't think Thielen could be a number 1.
He's like a 6'4", 6'5" guy that's super fast.
Yeah,
Hayden Hurst.
Catch the ball.
Yeah, no. Obviously, if he could catch the ball, he wouldn't be going from team to team.
Yeah, that's the problem. Everyone looks at the potential and say, "Oh man, this guy could be good."
And then they have him for a year, and they're like, "Okay."
I feel like Hollywood Brown is the best out of these receivers, though. We put all the receivers out there. Marquise Brown is the better one. He's the best one.
Okay.
But then who's number 2?
Greg Dortch. McBride.
I think you meant out of the team, all the teams.
From Carolina and Carolina and the Cardinals, yeah. I think Dortch or Rondale Moore might be still be better than Thielen right now. Not overall Thielen, because Thielen has a great career.
But you're talking about of the now Thielen.
Thielen.
I'm okay with leaving the Cardinals in front of the Panthers.
An old and busted Thielen isn't as good as a Greg Dortch.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm saying like Cardinals basically have 2.5 guys in front of, one Thielen, but then they might have the next best 4. But those 2 probably outweigh, in fact, you have next best 4.
Because the tight end helps because I'm going to cross both them out. I feel like McBride is just as good as Hayden Hurst right now.
He has just as much talent.
That's what I'm saying. They're just I feel like they're just scratch. So now you just focus on the receivers. Yeah, if I put Hayden Hurst on the Cardinals and put McBride on the Panthers, does it change much?
Place.
No,
they'll be the same.
The same dude.
Yeah,
they're both productive, and they're really good. Which I don't understand why Hayden Hurst can't stay on a team, but every year he's isn't that crazy how good he is? But yeah, he can never stay on a team.
Mm-hmm.
Like he just sneaks away with a new team, and he's so good with them. Like, hey, thanks for your services, but
we'll see you next year.
No, not even. Like, hey, go test the market. Like, and he gets picked up like right away. It's crazy.
They're like, that's $5 million. That's too rich for my blood.
To the guy who has Hayden Hurst on your dynasty team, good for you, because you've had a top 10 tight end since you've had him, and he's been on 50 different teams.
He's going on his second roundabout with.
Yeah, after the offseason, he goes Canadian. I don't know. Like he's just that good.
Is this?
But he's not like the best.
I think this is it, guys. I think this is it.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Again, guys, has nothing to do with the quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
That changes the whole argument.
I don't want to hear nothing.
Yeah. Bronco or Buccaneers, goodbye.
Kansas City
Raiders.
flies up to best group.
Yeah.
Right. Kansas City flies up. Raiders drop.
Yeah, Raiders drop immediately. Yeah.
I mean, once you add, once the quarterbacks get in, oh my goodness.
Yeah. I mean, Baltimore goes up higher.
Golden ball game.
Yeah.
The Bears just stay right where they are.
We have no idea what the hell is going to happen. Justin Fields might make everyone eat their words.
I hope so.
I
hope so because I've been praising that dude ever since he came in. I think this might be the year where it's like, okay, maybe we were wrong.
Yeah. I just want him to prove Skip what the hell is his name?
Skip Bayless.
I just want him to prove him wrong.
Yeah. I care less about Skip Bayless, but Brian Tannenbaum, I wouldn't spit on him if he was on fire. I'd be like, I'm gonna save my spit till later. Just no.
Take it back. Take back what you said about Justin.
Do it right now. I'm not doing it.
On record.
All right, I'm going to save this. I think that's what we got right now for the tiers. I think this is a good one. Bengals, Eagles, Dolphins, 49ers, Seahawks, Vikings, Cowboys, Chargers, Raiders, Bills.
So how are we judging this? Are we going by how many receiving yards and touchdowns they have at the end of the year?
I think we still can use the eye test. When you look at their group, is this a good group or not? I think we can use the eye test.
Talent-wise is what I'm looking at.
Talent-wise, yeah.
Because the Raiders, all those guys are going to be open all the time. They're just never going to get the ball. So does it make them?
Oh, that's Buccaneers.
Well, they could be.
The Bucks.
Know.
Yeah.
The Bucks like this.
I think the Buccaneers need to invest in getting that backup tight end from the Colts and all these, and then Washington from the Steelers. Because Baker always be throwing his freaking receivers
8 feet
7 feet tall.
All you do is have someone give him boosts hey, all right, let's go, guys.
You got to put that in the
playbook. Some rugby stuff,
so you're
man.
Gonna run over the middle. I'm going to run over the middle, and then you're going to jump in my arms, and I'm going to throw you up, and then Baker throws it.
like a cheerleader pyramid or something like that.
You ever watch rugby? How they grab their ankles and they toss them up, and they
play rugby.
Catch them.
You grab them by the shorts.
Oh, grab by the shorts. That's hilarious. That's
but still, that's some madness.
And then maybe you can complete some passes.
It's not fun when you do that because you come down and you're hitting 4 guys that all weigh 200 pounds and are trucking at you. So it's not the best to do it in rugby, but yeah, it sucks.
All right,
I got my
saving this.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's what
I'm just thinking there's 3 teams I'm looking at or 4 teams actually. I'm really interested in seeing how well that offense, clicks. And it's all because they're all new to the system type. It's the Raiders, the Bears, the Commanders, and the Jets.
Ravens.
No. I think the Jets will work out okay.
Ravens will still be
mediocre. They have a new offensive coordinator, and all their receivers are new.
I still think no matter what, they're still going to be mediocre. I think the Bears could end up being good. I think the Jets could end up being good. So I think Tampa Bay overall is going to be terrible. I think the Raiders will end up being terrible. Washington could end up being great if they have if it's the right answer. If it's not the right answer, they could be bad.
It's beginning me is what kind of triggers me there.
It's just, but it all depends on the quarterback. I think they're going to be able to coach well. I think they have great talent. I mean, I'm talking about top end talent.
Mm-hmm.
But it's.
I think they officially named Hal the starter.
Yeah, but did you see how they did it?
No, I did not see it.
Mid cough or something.
No, it was well, as of right now, Hal is, he's going to start the season most likely.
Oh, is that what it was?
What are you doing, dude?
Kind of how it was, anyways. What
are you doing? Just say he's the starter. You don't have nothing else.
It's so weird because when the players talk about him, they're like, "Bro, this is the guy."
But that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, that's exactly.
I get that, but we brought in Wentz, and nobody was jumping the gun to be like, "Oh, Wentz is our guy,"
because he's a douchebag.
So I'm just saying, this is the first time since I can remember where the actual players are like, "We have our guy."
Dude, we had Mitch Trubisky, and Allen Robinson was in love with him. Like, oh yeah, he's all great quarterback. He really gets me the ball. We all knew it was bull.
Right.
We all knew it was bull, but this is what you're supposed to say for your guy. I wonder. I can't wait to see what happens this year. That's going to be really interesting. Washington is one of those teams you just don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. But either way, it's going to be a crazy year. Guys, thank you for getting us to 300. I want to say we have the jersey giveaway Wednesday. If you're watching this, if you stuck around and kept watching this, thank you, really. And then Wednesday we'll be doing the drawing. And yeah, tomorrow we are going to wake up bright and early and talk about the Vikings. So yeah.
Sounds good.
And happy Father's Day.
And yeah, happy Father's to all the fathers. Happy Father's Day from us to you, Tank, for your first Father's Day. I want you really to enjoy it. You deserve it. You haven't had sleep in 10 months. So good job, And
you're almost out of the woods, man.
You almost
you're getting better.
You pretty much are there. So
proud of you. Now I'm gonna be chasing them around all day instead of staying up all night.
Exactly.
So.
You better get on that treadmill.
Exactly. Yeah, but I don't know, anything else, guys?
That's all we got.
No, I think we're good.
So
happy Father's Day.
Yeah, happy Father's Day. For the 300 giveaway, they still have up until the time, up until the live show starts on Wednesday, right? To enter.
I do it so they can do it mid-show at the beginning of the show if they want.
All right, there you go.
But usually I trigger. I don't tell them when I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I just do it during that time.
Okay.
So
as of right now, you can still go and enter the 300.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All the way till Wednesday.
Yeah. So you got until Wednesday.
If I do it last thing Wednesday, if they do it somehow during the show and they get in, I will take the simulator and add their name to it.
There you go. So you still can answer if you haven't done it yet. I'll put the link to that video in the description.
There's a Dynasty Pylon jersey right there. It's an actual jersey. It's stitched. This is an actual good jersey. Look at it, guys. It's amazing. With your team on it.
It'll be the number 4 on it because it's our 4th one with the team of your choice, and it'll be stitched. And then we'll talk if you want a specific alternate color or home jersey or even away jersey. We could do that. So, but yeah, no, we'll do that. So far, your chances of winning that thing is pretty high. There's only I think this is the lowest entry since we've had our first one. Last one we had 20 something.
Mm-hmm.
This one we've had 14.
Okay.
So jump in.
We'll promote it a little bit more. So jump in.
Your chance to jump in.
That doesn't count Brian's 13. I'm kidding. He's over there creating Gmail accounts.
No, I'll
Bryanton, Rayvante.
No.
B Ryan.
Brian's ineligible. He already has his.
I know. That's why I said he's over there trying to.
No, he's ineligible now.
We're good.
He's tried. He just said, "Screw it! I'm just gonna join the dark side." That's how I'll get mine. That's exactly what he did. The moment he made our intro video is the moment he was ineligible to earn in the competition.
It was so funny. It was almost like seeing Martin was the evil. What's his name from Star Wars?
Vader.
Palpatine.
Oh,
no, Palpatine. He was Palpatine, and I was Lord Vader. I was like. Yes, come to the dark side.
What have I done?
You said no.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Let's get out of here. Appreciate you guys. Happy Father's Day. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Join us all throughout the Dynasty season, which Martin says never ends. So we're still getting ready for everything, Dynasty drafts, and then also over here on Sundays we're do everything, any kind of fantasy football. We are all degenerates when it comes to that kind of stuff. So make sure you check us out all throughout, and then once the NFL season starts, we are really gonna turn it up. So it's gonna be super fun. So make sure you join Dynasty Pylon, be on the group with us. Appreciate you guys. Happy Father's Day. We will see you guys tomorrow for another breakdown.
Tomorrow, bright and early, Vikings.
We'll see you tomorrow too. Always, no matter what day this is.
Right.
Yeah. Later.